Welcome, Exiles. As many of you may have seen on my channel posts, I'm taking a short break from making guides until the next patch 3.6. I detailed in this post as to why I am taking a break, but a long story short, I needed some time away from engrossing myself with Path of Exile. I didn't want to get burned on a major change in the upcoming patch, like with the last patch and Atlas guides. I have some other games that I have been wanting to play, and I am closing on a house that I purchased at the end of this month. So I will be extremely busy for the next 2 weeks moving and setting up in the new place. But in the interim of all of that, I figured an audio blooper reel from all of the guides that I've made this patch would be something fun to watch at the very least. So with that, enjoy my failures to enunciate words, form sentences, and brute force my way through the guides. I mean, I even failed to say some of the stuff in this beginning part. No way they can fucking miss that. But first build guide of... yes, more to gain more mana on top of this, brands are considered as self-tat. However, mana will... effectively a fast and free resource but when Eldritch Battery is paled, this means if we spam some skills, we will able the other sustain from... Wow, that was a long intro, as talked about in... Now by default, you can only have Now by default, you can only enemies have... What the fuck is this sentence? Now by default, enemies can only have one brand attached. I wrote this wrong. I probably should tweet. Didn't say that right. Increased fuck. We do have the devouring items, festive flesh. This gives us a good portion of the... fuck that, I'm not even putting that in there. For the most part, you will want to get good gear. For the most part, you want to get good gear. Lol. My original choice for chest... A great affix to look for here is the Shaper's Socketed Gems are supported by a level of blind. No. A great affix to look for here is the Shaper's Socketed Gems are supported by... keep wanting to say the fucking pound symbol. A great affix to look for here is the Shaper's Socketed Gems are supported by... God, dude, I can't read that and not want to say the goddamn symbol. Holy shit. I'm struggling. So now what we can do is pair these two... especially if we garner aspect of the fighter. We don't stack much duration. I have chosen to use the Inquisitor. The amulet is one of the best spots to get grants level 20 of the app. Previously it was just an agate. I gotta look this up. Agate. I'm sort of retarded. Steel has a... So this means we want to stack. I have tested this build with Fork and Pierce. I have tested this build with both. It is a skill that the accuracy and nearby enemies are take. Since we are physical based, we do not have many offensive auras. Another great side effect of this took me probably around Trent. The main affix is to look for. So I bought these for around. This is the first in a new installment of. From there, I tried out some Dark Pact, an additional maximum siphon, These charges greatly amplify our offensive damage. These charges greatly amplify our... Fuck. One of the best ways is just to regenerate faster than a The main side is the coverage. The main downside is the coverage... fuck. The main downside is the AoE coverage of Earthquake, which may... The main downside... This is our very... For bosses, you will want to do the same as you did for mapping, but now just drop your ancestral and... Getting this node frees us with that... fuck. To quickly interrupt the physical damage over time from the... Sorry. Thus, I generally always got a green socket. I had to make some mock... I tried making some mock... For more information... So let's take a look at how it works... Scaling attack speed isn't the best way to scale the void shards. Void shards is what I'm going to say this entire fucking video. At most, we would ultimately be wanting to attack every 5... fuck me. At most, the wording of a void shard... God damn it. Leading to some juicy boom booms. So... And let me tell you, the boom of those 25 void shots and And let me tell you, the boom of those 25 void shots is orgasmic. So to explore these boom... so to explore these boom booms further, let's get it... I don't know why I can't say that fucking with a straight face. As we have already discussed, this skill, god damn it. Barrage used to be void shart dumps boom boom. That's this whole fucking guide. Again, we are Pathfinder, so we can fuck. For minors, you can make use of any of them depending on your So I chose to go for a Shaper Amulet with my weapon of choice is the Arborix, as my weapon. Finally, the Quiver is the fuck me.